What is good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we have another pick a card reading, and on this pick a card we are going to be doing how do men view you? Anybody who identifies themselves as a man or men, definitely. So we are going to get into what do they think about you? What are their first impressions? How do they feel about you when you're in their presence? If you just want to know, want to get a little nosy, this reading is for you. So today we have 3 piles, and the first pile that we have is the Divine Feminine card, and it says the Void underneath Divine Feminine. So this is pile 1. All right, and then pile 2, we have sexuality. All right, pile 2. And then for pile 3, we have silent retreat, and it says silence underneath. So we have the divine feminine, sexuality, and the silent retreat for the 3 piles. And when you choose your pile, I will meet you at your correlated piles. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let's get right into it. Pile 1, you are the divine feminine card, the void. All right, so we are going to take a look and see what do men think about you. Okay, let's see, what do men think about you? I'm hearing hard to pin down. People may think that you're hard to pin down. Like, some people might think that you're very hard to get to know, or you're just not as open, but also free, happy. All right, let's see. Pile 1, what do men think about you? What do men think about you, pile 1? All right, we have the 10 of Wands, the World card, and the Temperance card. Well, I don't know why I got chills all over my body. But for pile 1, so we have the 10 of Wands, the World card, and the Temperance card here. So I'm hearing that people may think that there's one person that you may go back to. Men think that if there's a certain guy that you've dated on and off for quite some time, people always think that that guy is always in the picture, or that person is always in the picture here. It's like you're always starting over with this person, or you could always have someone new in your life here. Some men may think that you are just looking to fill a void here. And then some men think that you are just this free spirit, that you like to do your thing. And then we have with the Temperance card here, that's where I'm getting that hard to pin down energy. So they may think that you're hard to pin down, or like it's hard to get your attention. So let's clarify the 10 of Wands in reverse. You could be a fire sign, Queen of Cups. Let's see. So we got the Queen of Cups. I'm hearing lover girl. You may like Drake. Let's see. Strength in reverse. And then we have the 2 of Swords in reverse and the 7 of Swords. Okay, here. So I'm getting like you are, what is that word I want to say? It's like you give off 2 different vibes. It's like one minute you are sure and you're like a lover girl, you show your emotions, and then the next minute you're cold a little bit. Like you don't want to talk to them. You don't want to like have anything to do with them. So it's like your energy is never really sure or never really certain is what they're saying. They're like, dang, like it's hard to hold her attention. So let's see. Also, too, I feel like you have a lot of standards here. There's a lot of things that you require to allow people into your life, or men in general, just because you like to protect yourself, protect your space here. So I'm hearing that they may feel like they have to jump through some hoops I'm getting, or like it's like they feel like they really got to go through it in order to get to really be in your presence here. So let's see what else. How do men view you? I'm getting quite attractive though. I don't know why I'm getting like a doll look, or like you may have a look that's very like dollish, like doll eyes. Yeah, the devil in reverse. I'm hearing like you're quite mischievous though. Like you never, it's like a good girl, but at the same time, like with like a garter or like fishnet stockings or something like that, you may like to wear that. But it's like it's a very like you would never know. It's like people never know when they're being seduced by you. It's like you have that little innocence about you, but that's not really innocent. There's like an undertone there that's like a try me type of undertone. Like so if someone definitely tries you, you could be someone totally different. Or when you get to know people or when you're alone with people like and you really like them, I'm hearing like you got the magic touch here. Yeah, the Three of Wands here. So you may be into like the occult. You may be a tarot reader. You may, you know, be into making elixirs, things like that, wearing oils, like really like taking care of your body. So it's like people think that you could put a spell on them. I'm hearing that song, I Have a Spell on You because you're mine. So I feel like when you get someone, men think when you get someone in your grasp, it's like you like them and you will sink your claws into them. So I'm hearing like they got to be ready when they deal with you. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands. But also too, I'm hearing like if they try you or if they do something that's displeasing to you, it's like you low key be on that get back is what I'm hearing. Like you'll do something to kind of get them back. So a little bit of revenge there. So I'm hearing like you're not so nice. I'm hearing that song by Party Next Door and Drake. What is it? Rude. You're not nice. You're rude. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. It's okay. I'll put it down in the comments because it's a really good song. But yeah, so we got the Eight of Coins. I'm hearing that you about your bag. Like a lot of men think that you're about your bag. You could be very independent. You could like to make money. I'm hearing OnlyFans or like something about like you have your own sort of thing going on. You could have a business where you make things. I'm hearing you're very handy or crafty. So you may make things with your hands. Your hands are very like important because I'm keep hearing the magic touch here. With this Divine Feminine card here, I didn't notice that, but she has like a red finger here. So it's like everything you touch like really just magnifies here. Let's see. Yeah, we got the Four of Coins here. So you could be very stable within yourself. Like your home life is very stable. You prefer a peaceful life. You could like to keep your apartment or your home very clean, tidy. Yes, and with the Three of Swords in reverse here, I hear men think that you may have had your heart broken one too many times. So it feels like you're on a different vibe here. It's like you don't get too close to people. It's like you may not be looking for like a relationship. You just may be looking to have a good time because I'm still hearing that there may be someone lingering in the back that you kind of go back to. Yeah, with the Hangman here. So I'm getting a lot of men think that you like to do all these little illusions or you like to play games. A lot of them think that you don't even like them for real. Like the guys, I'm hearing like two guys that you may be entertaining. They're like thinking, well, I don't even know if like she really likes me. Yeah, with a Tower card. But it's like, I feel like a lot of men want you to ask them to do stuff for you. It's like they want to feel like they save you or rescue you or something like that with the Tower card. It's like someone is waiting, like, well, I wish she would call me to do this for her or that for her. I wish she needed me. So I feel like you make people feel like they desire to be needed by you, but at the same time, you don't give them the time of day. I just hear you're very, like, mischievous, though, with the Queen of Coins, but you know how to get what you want with the Queen of Coins. So you know how to like control your emotions, and that's what's really good about you. Like I'm hearing pleasant about you because you really like to definitely get your bag here. High Priestess in reverse here. I'm seeing people say that you may like to throw caution to the wind and do whatever you feel in that moment. So I'm hearing you may be a little impulsive. Sometimes you may not completely listen to your intuition. You just may go off and do your own thing. And it's like you don't really think about it. You just kind of do whatever you feel like makes you happy in that moment. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands, a lot of men also see that you may have not had a lot of friends in your life, or people like to say a lot of things about you behind your back. And as they've gotten to know you, there's some men who may have gotten to know you. It's like they realize that it's not true. It's just a lot of people are not welcome into your energy here. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands. So a lot of people are mad. I'm hearing that Chris Brown song. why you hating from outside of the club? You can't even get in. So it's like these other people are just mad because they can't get in with you. So let's see what else. Judgment card. I also feel like a lot of men think that you're a judgy, or you like to judge them. You like to judge them based off of what they have. So it may be like a lot of people may not approach you because they feel like they get judged by you here. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, yeah, you'll cut people off if they don't have what it is you're looking for, a lot of men think. So a lot of men feel like they got to really come with their money and their looks up is what I'm hearing before they really get to you. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, you are like, if you're not a certain level or a certain status, maybe you don't feel like you give them that time of day, or it's like they got to meet your list of expectations, or this is what people think. Here, I'm also getting princess treatment, so you really may be into like passenger princess, or you really let it be known that you deserve to be treated like a princess as you do. And with the Ace of Coins here, yeah, I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting it's like I'm hearing like men know that they feel like they have to bring something to you to get in your presence. You know how like like offerings and things like that. You know how like back in the days, like, or when like there's kings and queens and things like that, like people are like, oh, you had to bring offering or had to bring something to the queen or king. Like that's what it is. Like they feel like they gotta like think about what they can bring you like out on the first date or something like that, because they're like, you know, whatever I think is gonna be, it's not gonna be enough. Yeah. So with the Justice card, they see, a lot of men see that you're above them, or they feel like you're above them, and so they're like, well, what can I do to like get this going? And they feel like maybe you like a nice car, or you have a nice car, so they think like, okay, you like nice things like furs and things like that. It's giving like rich housewife energy. Like they know that if they were to come with that, they can't like, you know, be on that. So yeah, I feel like you got a lot of men fiending over you is what I get. Like they really want to be in there, but I feel like they like your way a little bit. They may feel like you maybe have that touch of like a little bit of crazy to you. So they're like, I want to know what that's about. So I feel like you give people like a little thrill here. All right, pile one. Let's see what they think about your looks real quick. What do they think about your looks? Eight of Cups. I'm seeing they may like your behind. They may like the fact, they may like your energy that you're willing to walk away. So they know, it's like they know that you're not just easy to get access to. So I'm hearing, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. So they may think that your body looks good. I'm hearing they may also think that you have like a lot of options, but you don't present that you have a lot of options. It's just known, so that makes you more attractive. All right. And they want to know, are they on the inside? Are they one of the ones? It's like they'll never know here. And you know what I like about you, Pawan, is you have so much confidence about yourself, and you know how to use your intuition and things like that, but you don't let that tie you up in life. You don't allow like confidence or like false confidence to hold you back. You just do your thing, and you're pretty much in the moment every time. So it's like you have this divine feminine energy where you're open, and you're just like, you know, you do your thing without judging yourself. We got the Strength in reverse. So what people don't realize about you, Pile One, is you may like have a little bit of insecurities and things like that, but you never let that stop you. You're like, you know what, I don't always have, you know, what it is, but I just play the role every day. So I'm hearing you may just play the role until it just becomes believable to you. Yeah, with the Will card, you just keep moving forward. It's like if you make a mistake with someone, or like do something with a guy where you're like, you know, that didn't work out, you're just like, whatever, it never happened, and you keep moving forward. And that's like the energy that I like. You're just like, what, that never happened, like whatever, I'm a new person, so you got to reintroduce yourself. Yeah, with the Chariot card in reverse. All right, so it's like you're not quick to make moves. You're very strategic, and that's what I like about you too. Like, I don't know, I like that about you. So let's see. A lot of people may say that you do things to cover up how you're truly feeling, and that may be true, but at the same time, everybody just does not get your energy, so they know it's kind of hard. Yeah, so a lot of people feel like you just push them out of your life, but what it really is, it's like if they don't ain't on the level that you're on, or if you feel like they're in the way, you may just be like, is this the best thing for me right now? So you don't allow too many people in your space. And with that, you do listen to your intuition when it comes to that. So it's like you're very protective over yourself, and only people have access to, you know, drink from the void of the divine feminine is what I'm getting. So it's like that type of energy. Like you have so much energy to give, but you're very cautious of who's going to come in and receive. Yeah, with the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom, like you have such receiving energy that you have to be careful with who comes into your life. And I love that for you. I just feel like you're just a cool little vibe, pile one. All right, pile one. So we're actually going to leave it there. You actually may have curly hair too as well, or you like to wear dresses a lot, like to wear white a lot. All right, so pile one, I'm actually going to leave it there. Thank you for watching, and if you chose another pile, I'll see you there. If not, I will see you guys on my next video. Bye. Pile two. What's good, pile two? You are the sexuality card. So yes, first, right off the bat, I'm hearing you may be fluid in your sexuality. You may like who you like, pretty much. But you may be a little bit of a free spirit, but at the same time, your energy is very enticing, is what I hear. So you may not even be a like sexual person, but your creative energy is showing off as very magnetizing, very sexual. We carry a lot of our creativity, our creative energy in our sacral chakra, which is right by our root chakra. So you may just be a very creative person. So men may think that you are a super creative person. Yeah, we got the 10 of Cups. All right, so men may think that you're always happy. They may see that you love children, you love what you do. You may work with children. You may be very attractive because you work with children, or you are just very like a kid at heart is what I'm hearing. Also, too, with the 7 of Wands, men may think that you work hard for what you want out of life. Like you don't like wait for things to happen. You may work only on the things that make you happy, though. And then we got the Ace of Wands here. So definitely you're very attractive. You are a go-getter. You're very magnetizing and very, like, I'm hearing polarizing too as well. So let's see what else. Clarify this 10 of Cups here. What do men think about you, pile two? What do men think about you? Ace of Swords. So we got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands here. So I feel like men think that you stand up for yourself. Like you're very like, I don't know. It's something about when they first meet you, or when men meet you and they see like how well you've done for yourself. It's like you don't talk about it very much, but there's an energy, a presence that you bring that just lets them know that, hey, this one is like this is a different type of feminine energy here. So let's see. All right, 2 of Cups in reverse. So you may not have a lot of friends. You may stay to yourself. So I'm hearing introvert. So a lot of men may think that you are a introvert. A lot of men may think that you may not have a lot of family, like immediate family, but your friends that you do have, those may be the ones that you consider family here. Yeah, the Fool card in reverse. So I'm hearing something about recovery or recovering from something right now, or picking yourself back up right now. So I'm getting something about you could be working hard to pick yourself back up, and they see that you may be working hard, or you maybe not have a lot of time for things. You could be in school. I'm seeing someone wear glasses. I'm seeing a bob haircut. I'm seeing a college sweatshirt, so you could be in the library studying. There's something here about like you putting in a lot of work on what you want, staying away from the foolishness with the 7 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm getting here something about like you don't take people back when they do stuff to you, or like other masculines. I'm hearing something about you could be getting over someone, or could have left someone here. This person could have been an air sign, or you could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I'm hearing something about somebody was trying to come back to you and make you an offer, but you're like, look, something about like you're starting over. So this is why you could be working hard on what you want. to get yourself in a new position. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, definitely recovering from something. So they have a lot of respect for you. I'm hearing like men in your position have a lot of respect for you, or in your arena. Something about if you work in corporate, your boss may have a lot of respect for you. Let's see. Queen of Swords here, yeah. So you're very like taking charge of your life right now, and it's very, I'm hearing very sexy, because it's like you're using your creative energy to direct you into the path that you're meant to go. So it's not like you're trying to force situations, you're like being guided and you're like speaking on those things. So it's like you have tunnel vision right now. Yeah, King of Cups. So I'm getting there's someone that is looking at you right now that thinks that you are just absolutely amazing. This could be a Scorpio, this could be a Pisces or a Cancer here. I'm getting strong Scorpio. But I'm getting someone, I'm hearing like a work colleague or something like that. They want to take you out to happy hour, or they're going to try to bump into you at happy hour. I'm hearing it's 5 o'clock somewhere. You guys could be close to a beach. Yeah, the Two of Wands. So I'm getting something about you're waiting for your ships to come in. And Pao2, I'm thinking that you are very just like, you don't even realize what's going on. You may not even acknowledge that there's people that really, like guys that are into you. It's like you got a plan going and you're like, look, I chose a direction and I'm moving on this path. And it's like you're oblivious to what's really going on right now. So I'm getting like with this Ace of Pentacles, you have in your mind like what you're doing and where you're going. So it's a lot of aces here. We got the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. You could be seeing 111 a lot. So you know that you have this new beginning coming. And I'm getting you're more attractive, because with the Lovers card in reverse, it's like you're welcome to love coming in your life, but you're not someone who's going to look for love right now. It's like you're working on what it is that you want, getting yourself together, getting your money back up, things like that. And it's like, you know, I'm hearing like, catch me if you can is what I'm hearing. All right, I'm just going to take the first card, Page of Cups. Yeah, so let's see. You could be a water sign as well. Let's see. You could like to wear your hair in buns or in space buns here. I'm getting something about you may like plants. You may wear green. Let's see. You may like plants, or you're a plant mom. Let's see. Ten of Wands, the Star card, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see here. So I'm getting here that you... Oh, and then we got the World card on the bottom. Yeah. I'm hearing you're definitely moving on, and people see that you're moving on. Men see that you're moving on from things that no longer serve you. This could definitely be like people in your work environment. I'm getting a lot of people that surround you in work that is looking at you, and they're kind of seeing like a change in you is what I'm getting. So you could have just recently went through something where you're like, I have a plan and I have to get myself to where I want to be. You could be making long-term goals and like working on those right now. So I feel like people are seeing you as attractive, but it's like they don't know where, if you're super open to love, or if they should bother you right now, because it's like you're coming off very attractive, and like your creative energy, like your sexual energy is just coming off of you, because it's like you are so tuned into yourself, and it's like you become the main character, and now everybody's wondering what you're doing, what you got going on, and why you're so distant. So I'm getting like you may be a little distant right now. So people are wondering, why are you so distant? Justice in reverse. You could like to wear suits. I'm seeing that show Suits. You could like Meghan Markle. You could favor Meghan Markle, or you could just like the royal family. But I'm getting something here about like you may wear suits. So you could work in an office. You could be a paralegal. You could be a secretary. Something about like being a secretary in a firm or a lawyer's office or something like that. Or you could be going to school for law or something that is supposed to upgrade you right now. So let's see what men think about you. I feel like they don't want to get in your way here, but yeah, with the Hierophant card, like you're looking to be someone more, or you're looking to do something more out of your life, pile 2, and I feel like your creative energy is helping you get there, but what you don't notice is it's making you so attractive, because people are like, you know, are you open enough for me to come in and speak to you? With the Nine of Pentacles, like I said, you may like to garden, you may maybe have a plant, be a plant mom, you may like to be organic. You may be organic, you may be vegan, you may only eat certain things. I'm hearing your diet is very like strict. You may be in shape, or you may be working to get into shape. And I'm seeing here that like men find that very attractive. I'm seeing if you do go to the gym and people's eyes are on you, like, I don't know who you are, but you just got this amazing ass tunnel vision that's like, look, this is what I'm doing today. And it's like you're in such a flow in your life that I don't even feel like you notice or you recognize when people are just like looking at you or looking at what you're doing. And it's because you're totally zoned in on yourself, which is so freaking attractive. Yeah. Page of Swords. So I feel like people don't know if they could say anything or should say anything to you. I'm hearing resting bitch face, so you may have like a resting bitch face. So yeah, King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting to is what I got a few cards back, but I just wanted to keep pulling to make sure. But I was getting something about AX here that's very prominent. Something about you may have moved out away from that X, or the X has moved away. And it's something about like you using all that energy, like like alchemizing it to bring you what it is that you want out of you to your life, like your happiness. So it's like you're working for your happiness. It's like you're not letting anyone get in the way of this for you, because I feel like this is the first time in a long time where you've been able to be yourself, or be able to, like, I don't know, something about decentering men too. So this may be about like you may be someone who has always done things or included your partner in what you're doing, and so now this may be a time of you really getting to know yourself and focus in on yourself more. And I feel like, yeah, with the Four of Swords here. So it's like I'm hearing like a wake-up call. So you may have had a wake-up call to what it is that you wanted, because you were not getting what you wanted with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So now you're just like, look, I got to do what I got to do and get what I want out of life. So I feel like you have definitely, I'm hearing, turned away from an old version of yourself that was no longer working. And instead of putting all that energy into a relationship or trying to prop your partner up, it's like it's back on you now. So let's see. What do men think of you? I'm hearing your eyes may be very sexy too. I'm getting something about green eyes. Or you may like anime here. You may be of Asian descent. I'm hearing Korean, Japanese, Chinese. I'm seeing like a Harajuku Barbie or something like that. I hope I said that right. But yeah, we got the Two of Wands here. So yeah, you may definitely be moving on. You got a new path that you're on. I feel like you may have not told anybody about this. Yeah, death and rebirth. What did I say? You guys are on a completely new path in your life, and that's why you're so attractive, because it's like now you have clarity for what you want out of your life, how to, and where you're going. And I feel like no one can tell you different here. I feel like before, people used to be able to like project onto you, excuse me, and to make you feel like you shouldn't do something. But I feel like now you're just like, look, like, I don't care what anybody got to say. I am going to do whatever it is that I want to do. And so I feel like this makes you more attractive to men, because you don't care about what they say or what they, I don't know, it's like whenever you don't give like people attention and stuff like that, that's when they're like, hey, like, what's good? Yeah, exactly. You're like, you're so far gone down this path. I don't know. It's like you're so far gone down this path that people are like, hey, like, look at me. It's like your energy is just beaming through, and it's like all for you. It's because you're not giving any of your energy away, your sexual energy away. It's like, yeah, you are becoming like the one in your life right now. So I'm getting like the energy that's flowing through you right now is a very good balance between your masculine energy and your feminine energy. I like this energy. Get down and let me know who you are, Pal 2, because this energy is so freaking sexy. Yeah, with the High Priestess. Look, you know who you are. You are someone who has figured out through all the drama, all the past things, all the playing nice, being the nice girl, being the nice guy, that sort of thing, that it was not working out for you. So like, I'm hearing something about you feel like you grew a pair. You grew a pair and you started doing what it was that was going to get you to the level that you want to be at in life. Like, you're no longer waiting. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. So I feel like it's like you just got this path. It's like you already know. It's like you no longer have to sit with yourself. You no longer have to meditate and do all the things and check in with your friends and get everybody else's opinion. It's like you're so set on who it is that you are that you're like, I don't need to ask for any of that to go to where I need to go. Yeah, the Moon card. Yeah. And I'm hearing that you're moving in silence too. So I'm getting like a lot of people feel like they just never know who you are. Like a lot of men feel like they know you surface level, like they may know your name, things like that. But it's like, and they may have conversations with you, but it's like it never goes in depth, like past like what's going on today or how was your weekend, things like that. But it's never like get to know you or the people that you have in your life here. And it's like, look, it's like you're in a process of recreating yourself. So I'm getting like after a while you'll have like a whole new pretty much identity and new people in your life. So I feel like it's, yeah, giving like trying to get stable within yourself with this King of Pentacles. You could also be a Taurus, so it's like things that you want in your life, certain material things that you want in your life, where that's your mission right now. But it's like coming across so attractive because you're using all that sexual energy where you were putting it on someone else and putting it back on yourself and just like exuding that and alchemizing that, using that to get you to the path that you want to be in. And what you don't realize is that's causing a lot of people to be like, oh my God, who is this person? All right, so your name may be Kimberly is what I'm hearing. It may be, you may go by Kim. Your name may be Jason, Jamie. I'm hearing like you have like a little Pomeranian dog or something like that, or a little dog. You may have a cat, a little calico cat. And I'm getting something about you. Your name may start with a G as well, something like that. Oh wow, y'all saw that tower fly out. So yeah, the wisdom card and then the tower card. So yes, listen, you guys have definitely had a big tower moment, and it's like you reclaimed your energy here, and it's like now you have the wisdom, and it's like, look, I know all that energy that comes like that other people were getting from me, other men, other partners were getting from me, came from my own sexual energy. And it's like when you held that in and alchemized that, it's like now you're able to like get on that path of getting what you want, and thus you start receiving everything out of your life that is meant to be received. And it's like when you're ready to put that focus back on love, you know that you're going to shift that into that. But right now it's about you, baby. And I feel like people are just like waiting in line, ready to be noticed. Okay, so the men's is waiting. All right, honey. All right, pile 2. So I'm actually going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you picked another pile, I will see you there. If not, I will see you guys on my next reading. Bye. What is good, pile 3? Pile 3, you are the Silent Retreat card. Let me turn the light up for you guys. Yep, pile 3, you are the Silent Retreat card, and it says silence here. So we are going to see how men view you. Okay, so I'm hearing like a 90s R&B beauty. You guys know what I mean. I'm a 90s baby too, but if you know what I mean, like that R&B baddie, like in the music videos, you may give that vibe. You may like to wear brown lip liner and clear lip gloss. You may wear your hair natural. It may be blonde, or you may look good with blonde hair. You may wear your hair out in a fro, or you just maybe you wear like natural things, or it's like, I don't know, I'm getting Aaliyah, so you might wear like baggy clothes as well too. Like you may be a little bit of a tomboy here is what I'm getting, or you like to dress like mix and match your clothes. I'm hearing something about shopping in the men's section at H&M. So maybe you like to wear like men's clothes and women's clothes and mix them up together. So I'm hearing something about living in New York. You may be a fashion student or into fashion, or you may make your own clothes, or you may just be someone who has an eye for creativity and mixing and matching things. We got the Knight of Pentacles here, so let's see. What do men think about you? How do they view you? Death and Rebirth. Full card. I'm hearing you just popped out of nowhere. It's probably because you are silent here. I'm hearing something about one day they just looked up and you were like the new kid on the block. Or even if not that, you may have always been like in the shadows or something like that. You played yourself small or something like that. In high school, you could have been like someone in the background, but it's like now there's something about you re-emerging out in the front here. So it could be the way that you style yourself, or the way that you're just your own vibe here, or how you just, nobody knows anything about you. You could be very mysterious here. So I'm getting something about like you, it's like nobody really noticed you before, but it's like you could have went through this transformation that no one noticed, and now all of a sudden like men are like, who is that? I'm getting like a who is that type of energy. Let's see. The Hangman. Yeah, so I feel like people just didn't realize who you were. You could have just been chill by yourself. Like, you didn't really need the validation or the to be noticed, or you may not even want it to be noticed. So we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Star card in reverse, and then the Eight of Swords in reverse. So I'm getting with this Ace of Pentacles clarifying the death and rebirth. I do feel like you've had a major rebirth, but it was not one that was like that people could really see. I think you just accepted yourself for who you were, and you like your quirks. It's something about you own who it is that you are. So you may not dress like everyone else. You may not have the same thoughts and opinions as everyone else. Something about you may not even really be on social media like that. But it's like just out in your everyday life. Like, you're a whole vibe on its own. So you may like to wear like headphones like she has here. You still may have like those old school headphones that we had for our iPhones and whatnot. And you may also listen to vinyl records, or you may have a vinyl record player. But it's like something about like you as like an old school type of soul here. You may like old school music, but it's also too, it's like you have a rich knowledge of yourself. You may know your history very well, or you're like someone who studies cultures, different cultures, things like that. So I feel that you're very well rounded. I'm also hearing that you can maneuver in every circle, every different type of circle. So you may not be someone who ever knows a stranger, or you may know a lot about a different cultures, which people kind of like invite you into their own thing. So you could have lots of different friends, like different friends from every type of community here. But I'm seeing here something about like you don't express your star power out to everyone. It's like a hidden type of power, but it's like something that's there. People know that there's something different about you. So I feel like men think that you're just like, who is that? I'm getting like something lately about like you may be getting a lot more stares lately, and it's because people are wondering who you are. Yeah. It's like you don't even have to work hard to be noticed. Maybe back in the day, you maybe used to be in the shadow of like your other friends or something like that. You weren't accepting yourself. You maybe not have even dressed the way that you dress now, or kind of have been the way that you are now. But it may have been because you were living in the shadow of like your other friends, or people that you thought that you had to be like. You thought that you had to work hard to be noticed. But once you gave that up, I feel like people are like, man, who is that? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you stop trying to give and seek validation from other people. And so now I feel like men are just like noticing you and like approaching you. Yeah, Five of Cups here. So I do feel like you have definitely walked away from an old version of yourself, or it's like you walked away from a certain attachment of who you used to be. And it's like you're owning your star power, but it's like I don't think you fully got confident yet to really put yourself out there. So I feel like, let's see how men view you. How are they viewing you right now? The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they could definitely be viewing you as someone who has a lot of knowledge, wisdom. You could be a tarot card reader, or you could be someone who has a lot of like occult knowledge, or like you just know a lot of things. You could be an astrologer or into astrology. There's something here about that's like a little, I'm seeing the movie The Craft. So you may like that movie. We got the devil here. So I feel like there's something about you here that is so freaking mysterious and just like magical, little witchy vibes. You may like to wear your nails in like a stiletto, like a pointy stiletto vibe. So I feel like there's like little things about you that people are taking note of, and they're like, man, what is this person? Who is this person? So yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like it's because you just have, I don't know, it's like something here about heartbreak, not just from relationships, but from friends. I'm getting something too about maybe you've never gotten picked is what I'm hearing, or like growing up you may have not gotten picked. Like you could have been the one in the friend group that never got picked, or people didn't really see your value or see your worth here, or like something about like never gave you a second look. And it's like now people around you are now seeing you. It's like, but I feel like the people from your past are seeing that you have had this star power. I don't think you've unleashed it yet. It's something here about like you're just quiet about it. Like you may be even just finally starting to realize your power here, or realize who you are, or getting comfortable with yourself. So I feel like you may just sit by yourself, spend a lot of time by yourself, work by yourself. I don't know, you're just trying to break into a creative type of field here. Four of Pentacles, you may hold a lot close to you. I'm getting something about poetry. You may do poetry, you may journal a lot, but I'm seeing something about men here do find you quite attractive. I do feel like maybe you've been getting a little bit more people asking you your name and asking you where you came from or something like that. It's like people are just very interested in getting to know you because you're just so to yourself. Like you just sit in silence a lot, or you don't talk a lot. But people know that there's more in depth to you, or there's more depth to you. Seven of Cups in reverse. So I feel like people, there may be men going around that want to see if you dated anybody that they know. So I feel like people may be asking around about you, but it's like they can't get any information on you because it's like people are like, oh no, like so-and-so pile 3 just be chilling by themselves all the time, or pile 3, I don't know, we don't know, pile 3 never dated anyone from around here. They must have dated someone from another area or another school or something like that. But what they don't know, it's because like you have went through this phase or this transformation to like, I don't know, I'm hearing like ugly duckling to like a swan. So it's like maybe you're experiencing all these things for the first time here. I don't know, is this eyes on here? These look like little eyes here on this little thing right here, but I'm seeing something about like maybe you may also have people like evil eyeing you. Other feminines may be evil eyeing you from the past, like people that really, that you felt like you had to dim your light around, like those people. Yeah, with the Knight of Swords, the people that you always used to run back to, those friends that didn't mean you any well or something like that. Maybe you used to run back to them, but it's like now you've accepted yourself for who you are, and now it's just coming off very extremely like, it's like men want to get to know that version of you. Ace of Cups in reverse, but you're not fully open to people. And I feel like that's what makes you so attractive. I feel like that's why people really want to get to know you. They want to come in, they want to be like, oh my gosh, like I got so many questions, like where did you come from? I'm also getting something about like fairy, like you may look like a little fairy, or you may have like a cute little button nose, or like a like your ears. You may like to wear like makeup like that looks like a fairy, like you may like to wear glitter. You may like to even wear the fairy ears, like the little ears that they put on. That might be a part of your aesthetic. Something here about like you may be into cosplay. So, or a gamer, you may be a gamer girl, or maybe like into gaming or something like that. But we got Two of Pentacles here. So I feel like people never really know like truly who it is and who you are and what you do. I just feel like you only show people what you want them to see. Let's see, how do men view you? Two of Swords. Yeah, you don't let anybody know like what you got going on. I feel like you definitely may be into a little bit of like witchiness or like a witchcraft type of thing, and it's like you cloak yourself. You maybe cloak yourself and unknowingly, or you maybe didn't notice that you were cloaking yourself, like you were kind of hidden for a while, but I feel like Spirit is pushing you out to the forefront. Nine of Wands in reverse. So I'm getting something about you haven't even realized how much you've changed, or how much things are changing in your life, how much things are shifting, and how many cycles have closed out. But it's like you don't even have the realization that you're already in this next phase of your life. Yeah, with the Tower card, what did I say? You guys are already in another phase of your life completely right now, and it's like you're not even recognizing it. I think the only way you're recognizing it is because now you're getting more people coming up to you asking you your name, and like people looking at you a little bit more, people being kind of intrigued. So I feel like there's a certain level of like finally you starting to own your power that's making, you know, people, and men and specifically, be attracted to you because you're different. You may also wear your hair in locks, or you may wear jewelry, hair jewelry, things like that. You may wear crystals, things like that. But I also just feel like because like you are just harnessing this power within you, something about you took back your power. You took back your power, and now you have the Ace of Wands. Like you just got a new, I don't know what it is, like we're gonna find out, but I don't know what it is, but it's this certain type of energy. I can't quite pinpoint it, but it's like a certain type of energy that you got that's like very, I'm getting infectious here, like people wanting to really get to know you here. So I feel like you're being cautious of that too, because of energy vampires, or because of people who may want to like steal your energy or something like that. So let's see. Let's see. What do men think about you? What is it about you? You could be a Gemini. You could have Gemini Venus. Eight of Wands. Something about you be moving swiftly, or like I don't know, it's like when people meet you, they be like, what the heck, who was that? Like, I'm getting something about men like think about you after they get to meet you, and then like you leave, and then they kind of ponder like, man, who was that? Has this girl like been around all this time, or has she been in my class or something like that? I'm also getting something about a coffee shop, so you may visit a specific coffee shop a lot, or you may work at a coffee shop. So let's see. It's giving Love Jones, that movie Love Jones, if you've ever seen it, like with Nia Long and Lorenz Tate. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. I don't think you realize you're in a whole nother cycle here, and I think that's why you're just like, what is happening? Why is everybody looking at me? Why is everybody like complimenting me all of a sudden? Like, why do people want to know where I got this, where I got that? Like, people just want to know who you are. Yeah, because the Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor. I feel like right now, if you want to do anything creative, this is a side note, pile 3. If you want to do anything creative, or if you want to do something, you could be seeing 1010 a lot lately, but if you want to do something creative here, this is the time to do it, because I feel like something about you need to capitalize on this, because I'm getting something about like people looking at who you are and what you got going, and some people may want to mimic that. And if you're unaware of the energy that you're carrying now, this is like, you need to be putting yourself out in the forefront and celebrating who you are. I keep hearing celebrate who you are. True love here. I keep hearing celebrate yourself, of loving yourself, of how you are now. I feel like you've gone through so much, and like you've come so far, that now is the time to really be proud of yourself and show that off, because I feel like you can make your mark here. Something about like, you find yourself in a position that you never thought that you would find yourself in, with being the star. Actually, like you haven't even recognized that you got this massive star power within you that's like infectious. Yeah, Queen of Wands, you hold a lot of power within you, a lot of confidence, and I feel like people may want your confidence, or want something that you got here. It's a certain quality that you have here. I don't know, I keep getting Aaliyah, like that very, like, she's a Capricorn, so you could be a Capricorn, but that very like, that baby girl energy that she carried, like there were people wanted to do any and everything for her. It's like that type of energy, but it's like she was so innocent. Yeah, so I feel like now you need to, at this point, you need to be listening to your intuition, your higher self. Like, I feel like there's information that's coming in that's going to guide you, but right now you need to be in tune with your star player, baby, because you got this energy where if you're not careful, people could come in and take advantage of you. That's men, women, jobs, people, contracts, things like that. Like, you have to know who you are. Yeah, with the 3 of Swords in reverse, like, be careful for people coming in, because if people figure out that you don't know who you are, people will try to tell you who they think you are. Okay, so pile 3, that's a side note. So let's see, what do men think about you? Men don't really know very much about you. They just know they like what they see. They know, they're like, man, who is that? I gotta get to know who that is. Like, going crazy. And it's like they feel like there may be a lot of competition, and they're like, well, how do I make it not a lot of competition? So I feel like there may be people who you may have had a certain crush on, like a certain type of person in the past, like someone who was in shape and all this stuff like that. But it's like they're maybe approaching you now and you're like, I don't even think I really like that type of guy anymore. It's like, I don't know, you've just changed so much, and when you changed into who you truly were all along, I feel like things are making more sense to you now. What you like is making more sense to you. So let's see, the Emperor in reverse. Let me get 3 more. There we go. 9 of Wands, definitely closing a cycle out. I feel like right now I'm hearing Spirit say that you just need to focus on being aware of who you really are and not being blind to it, because I feel like with the Strength in reverse, Emperor in reverse, I feel like you need to have the strength to understand what you have and hold on to it and to yield it correctly, because I'm still getting this Star card in reverse down here. This Star card in reverse like was at the base of the reading. So I feel like with you being in this new beginning right now, you need to really be paying attention to your star player, so that way you don't give your energy away, because I feel like you're just like unaware of how amazingly attractive you're coming off right now with the Queen of Coins, and how much you can capitalize off of this, and how much you can really make it your own. So I feel like the more you observe, the more you see what people are attracted to and men are attracted to, or whoever, it's like you have an opportunity here to capitalize on something new. Exactly, the Fool card at the bottom again. Listen, pile 3. You better hold on to what you got, baby, because you got this. Whatever energy you got is special and it's unique, and men love it, but I also feel like other people want it. So figure out how to harness your energy, baby, and use it to the best of your ability. All right, pile 3. So I'm actually going to leave the reading there, pile 3. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you guys so much. If you chose another pile, I will see you at another pile. If not, I will see you guys on my next reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check the description box for everything that you need to know. Bye.